Google seems to have understood the major problem of AI video generation, which is consistency, because they just released one of the biggest updates in Flow. Characters. With characters, you can create your own specific character, assign a voice to it, and use this same character across different scenes and projects. Check out this video I created in Flow using characters. It maintained the same character, the same voice throughout different scenes.
Good morning, everyone. Ready to move? Let's start with a nice, easy step. Perfect. Keep that energy up. Great work, everyone. Keep moving, keep breathing, and small efforts done consistently lead to big results.
Well, today I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own custom character in Flow, lock in the voice, and also test this character across different scenes in your video. Let's jump into Flow. I'm in Flow here, and now you can see that there's a dedicated characters tab on the left panel. So click on it. And now this is where you start to generate your character. So you see that you have different templates that you can pick from: the familiar, the eccentric, the fantastical, and the wicked. These are 4 character templates that you can pick from that Google has already given to you. So let's take it for a spin. Let me say I want to create an eccentric character. So I click on this. It's populating the prompts that will be used to generate that eccentric character. So I have it right here, perfectly centered, forward-facing, bust shot on a solid, seamless white background. So you go through this entire prompt, and if you have something you want to tweak it and send it into Flow. But if you want something else, you can definitely select this again, and it would regenerate the prompt and give you a new prompt for your character. You can select your model. You have 2 options, the Nano Banana Pro and the Nano Banana 2. I'm just going to leave mine on Nano Banana 2 and send this into Flow. So we wait to see the kind of character that it will generate for you. Flow took about 30 seconds to generate this eccentric character, and this is what I have right here. So you can give your character a name and select a voice, which we'll look at shortly. So let me just go back because that's not how I want to create a character. So I'm going to delete this character. And let's go back to the different ways to build out a character. So there's a prompt box here, and this is really good when you know the exact way you want your character to look like. So if you have the prompt for the details of how you want your character to look like, you can definitely paste it into this. For the purpose of this demo, we'll actually be spending time building a character using the prompt box. So another way to build a character is uploading an image. So if you've created the image of the character in another platform like Gemini or whatever tool you used, you can click on this, upload the character, and start to build out your character here in Google Flow. And you can also add from project. Remember this character I created earlier in a different project? I can add this character and start to build out from there. Alright, so we're back to building out a character using a prompt. And one thing to keep in mind is that you want your prompt to be specific enough to, build out a particular character. So you don't want to come in here and just type, young woman with dark hair. That's a bit vague, right? It could work, but you realize that it might not give you the specifics of how you want your character to look like. So I have my prompt here. I'm just going to paste it into Flow. And this is a Nigerian fitness instructor in her early 30s. Dark skin, oval face, bright smile, expressive eyes, and shoulder-length natural curly hair. So athletic and healthy looking build, confident, disciplined, and encouraging personality. So this is the details of how I want my character to look like. I'm using Nano Banana 2, and I'll send this into Flow. Flow has generated the character right here, and you see that it says Adenike. So I'm just going to call the character Adenike, and you can select the voice for your character, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. And at this box here, we're told to put in the character information. So describe how your character acts. This is optional, but I found out that if you put this, you get better results. So I have the prompt, and the way I describe my character is she speaks with confidence and warmth, encouraging without being overly energetic, and all of this right here. So this is my description of my character. And so there's something else I need to show you. When you're creating a character, you probably need to have multiple angles of your character, because this is what will help your video your character to be consistent. So here's what most people don't do, which I'll show you. One quick thing you can do is to click on this plus icon right here. And this plus icon right here allows Google Flow to generate different views of your character. You have the front facing view, the 3/4 side view, and the back view. All you need to do is to describe the body and the outfit of your character. I'm going to describe the body by pasting in the prompt. I want her to have an athletic and toned build with a healthy, strong appearance. So whatever character you're creating, you can always generate this prompt using tools like ChatGPT or Gemini and just paste in, the prompt to the prompt box right here. As always, we're using Nano Banana 2 and send this in. Amazing. Flow has generated the different views of Adenike. This is the front-facing view, the side view, and the back view. And this really helps your video creation to be consistent, right? We've logged in the character. So the next thing I want to show you is how to give a voice to your character. Literally, how to bring your character to life by giving it a voice, by locking in a voice. So to do this, click on Select a Voice. Now, inside of Flow, there are different options of voices that you can pick from, and the description of the voice is really below. For example, this first one, it says female soft voice, high pitch. So you can always click here to hear how the voice sounds like. So go through and pick anyone that suits the nature of your character. So we'll actually be creating a new voice. So let me show you how to create a new voice from this voice library. So immediately, in this interface, you can tell that you cannot upload a voice. So Google Flow right now doesn't allow you to clone your own voice. You're logged into the voice libraries that it generates or it gives you. But one thing you can do is you can tweak these voices to sound more like the kind of character that you want. So in my case, I'm going to select a bass voice. So I want something, clear, warm, and I think I've gone through this list before. So I'm just going to select this voice. So now we need to give the voice a name. Obviously, I'm going to call the voice Adenike as well. And now you want to describe the voice performance. And this is where you can begin to tweak the voice to suit the character that you want. Because obviously, you cannot upload your own custom voice. So found out that describing the voice performance is so important because that's what will make modifications to this bass voice that you selected. That's what will make your character sound exactly how you want it to sound. I'm just going to paste this in. I want a warm Nigerian female voice with a clear, educated Lagos accent. Obviously, this is a Nigerian, so you can always give whatever accent you want your character to have. Google Flow actually does well with accents. At least they do a good job with accents. So I want a confident, articulate, natural conversation and smooth delivery. To test out how this voice will sound, I can just add in a simple dialogue that says, "Hello there, I'm Adenike and I help busy professionals stay healthy, active, and fit." So now once you have all of this logged in, you click on this icon right here to generate the voice. I'll preview the voice.
Hello there, I'm Adenike, and I help busy professionals stay healthy, active, and fit.
Okay, not bad at all. So I'm going to save this voice for Adenike. And yep, so Adenike now has a voice, and I'm going to assign this Adenike voice to the Adenike character. And that's about it. Now we have a logged in voice for our character Adenike. And if you're not satisfied with this, you can always go back, remove, and start that whole voice generation all over again. But yeah, I'm satisfied with this, and I'm just gonna hit done. So our character Adenike has been created. To create a video in Flow, if you're not familiar with it, I have a detailed video on how to generate cinematic videos in Flow, so you may want to check that out. So the first thing you want to do is to add this to prompt. You want to add the character to the prompt. And now you want to make sure that you're on video, and depending on the way you want your video to look, the aspect ratio 9:16 or 16:9. I'll actually select 16:9 for this. I'm using OmniFlash, right, which is Google's new video generation model. You can select how long you want this to be. I'm just going to leave it at 8 seconds actually. Now we want to build out the first scene for this character. One quick tip when you're building out your video scenes, you want to make sure that you have all the prompts ready. for the different scenes, because this will help you make your entire video creation process seamless. I have all my prompts, and I paste this in. So this is the first scene. I want it to be her leading a fitness class in a gym. So I send this into Flow. Flow has generated the first scene here, so I'm just going to preview it.
Good morning, everyone. Ready to move? Let's start with a nice, easy step. Perfect. Keep that energy up.
Not bad at all. So I want to generate a second scene, but remember I'm using Google only. You may think that to generate a second scene, you could just extend this particular clip, but extension right now is only available when you're using a view model. So that's the whole point of this video, right? Different scenes, but seeing how the character is consistent across different scenes. So I add Adenike again to the prompt, and I paste in the prompt for my second scene. Scene 2 is ready, and it looks like this.
Great work, everyone. Keep moving, keep breathing, and small efforts done consistently lead to big results.
And now the last and final scene. As usual, add Adenike to prompt and paste in the prompt. This is literally the way you go when you're building a film or a short story in Flow. You create a character, you assign it to a voice, and then you use that particular character to create the different scenes. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna, tie in these different clips to make one single video. The final scene is right here.
One workout won't change your life. One healthy meal won't either. But when you repeat those small choices every day, they become habits.
Now we have our different scenes, and we can tie these different scenes together using the scene builder. So I click on the very first scene, and the plus button, I can add a clip. If the timeline is looking too long like this, you can always use this to reduce the timeline, so it's easy to view all your scenes at once. This is the third scene. I'm just going to put it at the very end right here, and now I have all my scenes in the right order. And once you're fine with that, you can always go to the 3 dots here and download the entire video. And that's really about it. That's how to create a custom character in Google Flow. Lock in a voice, or assign a voice to it, and use that particular character to build out different scenes. And this is way easier because you don't have to, reprompt and reprompt when you're generating different scenes. Characters just make it easy to build out AI stories, AI films, AI ads for brand in the simplest way. And one of the things that stood out to me was the consistency of the face. The character held consistent across the different scenes. This was really amazing to see, and even the tone and pitch of the voice was still maintained across the different scenes. So for small businesses, creatives that don't have a big budget or a large budget, you definitely want to try out characters when you're creating your next project. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video because it will help YouTube's algorithm push it to people that will find it useful as well. And drop a comment below. Tell me, what character would you like to build in Google Flow? I'll see you in the next one.